Okay, cool. Right, so we are live. Let's wait up as guys joining. Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. So let's give the guys a few minutes to join the call. We are actually live on YouTube, and yeah, basically for those who will not be able to join our Zoom, please you can ask them to join our YouTube. So we are live on YouTube as well. So feel free to join to check out our YouTube channel. And as you join, guys, I would like to encourage you to join our Telegram group. I'll be sharing the link to the Telegram, and I'll be introducing some amazing ladies, okay, whom we have in the space today, who will be spitting some serious knowledge on this cryptocurrency thing. So for those guys who joined us yesterday, we had an amazing time and we really had some fun. And today we're going to, learn a lot about, how you can become a pro in cryptos, how you can become a trader in cryptocurrencies, and how you can make extra money, using cryptocurrencies and trading on Binance Exchange. So personally, I'm excited to have everyone here with us. And as we wait for these other guys to join in, please just make sure you also share that link which you have registered with your friends and family so that we can have as many people as possible understanding this language. So I would like to know if you guys can be able to hear me clearly. Okay, just want to be sure that you guys can hear me. Let me check some of these. Just drop a message on the chat. Indicate if you can hear me clearly. Let me see who's this. Very clear. This is from Andrew. Loud and clear. Yes, I can hear you. That's from Kuruma. Leah. Good stuff. All right. That's amazing. So what I'd like to do, guys, I would like to give us a few minutes, okay, to just give the rest of the guys some few minutes to join in. Actually, it's just 1 minute remaining for these guys to join. So please, in case you can drop a message somewhere on the chat and allow these guys to jump on the call. Let me just check some message here. If these guys these guys are saying they're able to join. Okay, good. Okay, cool. So I'd like to start with introduction. Okay, I'd like first to start by introducing our two amazing panelists. Okay, we have been accompanied by some serious cryptocurrency traders, blockchain consultants, people who understand how to make money using cryptocurrency and trading on different exchanges, and most importantly, trading on Binance Exchange, and they make an income. And I mean, this thing has changed a lot of lives for people. As you've seen, most people, or rather more youth, more young people, are finding a way of making an extra income using this amazing technology. So with me here, I'd like to welcome Yvonne. Yvonne, please introduce yourself and tell us a brief about yourself and about your background. What did you study in campus and stuff like that? And what do we expect from you today, Yvonne?
Hi, George. How are you?
Very well, Yvonne.
I'm honored to be here today and to be a panelist at this session. As George introduced me, my name is Yvonne Kagondu. I am a P2P trader and a blockchain business consultant. That is, I am good at growing the blockchain market here in Kenya and in Africa in general. And also my education background, as George requested, I have a financial economics background and a software development background as well. And today I'll be sharing how I grew my career in the industry. And yeah, that's it.
Amazing. Wow. I didn't actually know that your background is on finance, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So that's great. That's great. Actually, I'll be looking forward to learn a lot from you today, and how you join this journey and how it has changed the life and the lives of people around you, and so on and so forth. So thank you very much for joining the call. And with me here also we have Alice. Alice, please introduce yourself and tell us your nickname as well.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, George, for that introduction. And thank you, Binance team, for giving me this opportunity to be among the panelists today. My names are Alice Anangi, aka Quant Queen KE.
Wow, Quant Queen KE.
Yeah, or Aliska. Yeah, my friends also know me as Aliska.
Yeah, I also love calling you that as well.
Thank you. Yeah. So I'm the founder and CEO of ZN Technologies. So ZN Technologies was actually founded in 2018 to be able to provide solutions and consultancy services related to the fourth industrial revolution. So my background is actually in telecommunications and information engineering. And I also have some training in blockchain for business, from Strathmore in conjunction with Deliberate. And I also have a bit of training in psychology, which is also something that I'm quite interested in. Yeah, so that's
Amazing.
it.
Wow.
That's it
Wow.
for my background and training.
Great, 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 great. Thank you very much. Actually, we're going to start this session with you, Alice, because we're going to quickly start with exactly what you're doing. And guys, in case you have any questions, please feel free to drop the questions on the chat section, and then we'll be able to tackle the questions as they come in. So just ask your questions in the chat section. And in case you have anything you'd like to add, please just put it on the Q&A. So Alice, tell us about derivatives trading. What is derivatives trading?
Okay, so derivatives trading is actually...
Sorry, before actually I jump to that, please please tell us a little bit of a background on, how you started this journey. Just give us a brief about that a little bit.
Okay, so I have 11 plus years experience in the field of technology, 8 of which were in one of the world's leading telecom equipment vendors, Huawei Technology. So I have a very vast background in as far as technology and technical services are concerned, in radio frequency planning, in project management, and also in technical solution sales. So during my period in the field of technology, I got introduced to 5G and the fourth industrial revolution. And I thought that it would be very, very fascinating to actually be able to position myself as a consultant and a solutions provider directly linked to the fourth industrial revolution coming into the transition of 5G technology. Yeah. So during this time, I learned a lot about AI systems. Yeah, I got really, really obsessed, totally obsessed by how artificial intelligence actually works and how machine learning works and how automation is actually coming to revolutionize how people live and how people work and how people communicate and, the entire technology space. Yeah. So in 2018, I actually left employment and I founded ZN Technologies, which is a consultancy firm that actually aims to provide solutions related to blockchain and AI. Yeah. So at that particular moment in 2018, after I left Huawei, I actually got introduced into the blockchain space by one of my business partners. That was the first time I actually opened my first wallet. And I was able to actually purchase my first Bitcoin. Yeah. And I really found it amazing that, wow, I could actually send fiat money to someone and they could actually send some digital currency to me. At that particular time, I still didn't understand what this Bitcoin was, but to me, it's the technology behind it that really fascinated me. So that was the first transaction I ever had. So I did a bit of research, I watched a bit of YouTube videos, and then with my own initiative, learned now a bit of what blockchain entails. Yeah. So in 2019, I actually got the opportunity to travel to China for some AI training, AI and machine learning systems. And what really fascinated me on what was happening in China is that China runs a completely cashless system. Even something as basic as purchasing groceries or paying for bus fare is totally and completely cashless. Yeah, they have e-wallets where the e-wallets are actually linked to their bank accounts, and they scan QR codes. Yeah, with every retail transaction, a QR code is released where it can be scanned through the phone, and the cost involved with that transaction directly deducted from their e-wallets. So when I saw that and I got to experience that, that just blew my mind off. And I immediately connected such a system to blockchain technology. Now, the fact that I knew how to play around with the e-wallets and to buy Bitcoin and to send Bitcoin from, one person to another. So so I actually came back to Kenya that particular time. And then now that's when my fascination and, initiative with blockchain got in now. So that's when I joined now the Strathmore program, so I learned so much about blockchain. At the same time, I discovered an arbitrage opportunity and I made a lot of money.
Exactly. And that's exactly what I want us to talk about. I mean, you developed your skills through, training, through knowledge, and also you've really taken time to educate yourself. But through that, you came and also learned your niche, in which is derivatives trading. So can you tell us more about this derivative trading? What is this derivative trading? What is basic? People don't understand. So can you break it down for us?
Okay, so derivatives trading is actually trading of contracts whose value is actually pegged on the underlying asset, or it's pegged on the underlying sets of assets. Yeah. So the derivatives trading that I actually focus on are futures and options. Yeah. So you don't actually have to own the asset to be able to participate in the trade. You purchase contracts with your collateral, which may be US dollars or USDTs, or any stable coin. You purchase the contracts and then you're able to participate in the trading of those assets in the market.
Amazing. So you make it look so simple, but this term derivatives, futures, options, they sound so technical. Does one really need to have any technical background to trade derivatives?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
now, for you specifically, you have you have focused yourself on quant and automated trading systems. That sounds so technical. Tell us more about that.
Okay, so quant systems are actually systems that are automated. Yeah, they use machine learning algorithms to be able to execute trades on an automated basis based on your input as a trader. Yeah, so these are basically robots that operate 24/7 with minimal human intervention. So you as a trader, what you do at first is you analyze the markets that you want to trade in. Then you identify the strategy that you want to use. Yeah, so if you understand that strategy from a manual basis, then it's very easy for you to be able to input the sets of commands in an automated system so that the system can be able to execute these trades automatically without your presence or without your interference or intervention.
Wow. And how do you use that type of trading, linking it with Binance? How has Binance supported you, to make sure that you tell us a little bit about Binance and your quant system?
Okay, so the quant system that I actually started learning with, the AI auto trading platform that I started using was 3CE, initially. So 3C Exchange is actually one of Binance's partners, and they did offer a platform that is integrated, So immediately you sign up on 3c.exchange, you really do not have to sign up for a Binance account. It would link directly to your Binance. Yeah. So it was sort of an integrated platform, and it has its basis and foundation from 3Commas, which is also an automated platform that provides services of automated systems that you can use to trade the exchange. So in 3Commas, what you do is you actually link your Binance account via an API. Yeah. So once you've linked your account via an API, then you can be able to execute these commands. You can be able to identify the bots, the strategy that you want to use, the markets that you want to trade in, and then now you can be able to execute the commands on the bots and they can trade automatically. So maybe I can share my screen and actually show you like one of the accounts we have linked on Binance. Yeah.
Okay, please.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Yeah. So this is one of the accounts, yeah, that we have linked on Binance. So you can see this is the 3Commas platform. They have actually a very strong partnership with Binance, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So here you can be able to see the aggregated account balance. So this is it usually trades USDT pairs. Yeah, that's the strategy that we use. And then you can see also a fraction of some small assets of whatever it is now, the different markets that we choose to trade in the USDT pairs. Yeah. So here you have the account growth that is clearly indicated from the beginning of the month, you know, up to where we are right now. And you can see there's a consistent growth, yeah, a bit of drawdown over here, but now you can see that the chart is actually going up, yeah.
Okay, so do you link 3Commas with Binance using APIs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
and is it simple? Is this something anyone can do, or it requires some technical knowledge?
Well, it's something anyone can do if they understand the process, yeah. But we normally do not encourage people to do it if they have never transacted in digital assets before, yeah. So you really have to go through a training so that you can understand how your wallet on Binance functions and how you can be able to do these settings by yourself, yeah. Or, you know, whether you want someone to actually be able to assist you to do it, yeah. So these are actually the different markets that we trade. You can see Waves, Ethereum, BAT, Tron, Theta, Stellar, yeah, Monero, and Tezos. Yeah. So here you can be able to see the active bots that we have. Currently, we have 16. Of course, you can be able to see the accumulated profits. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the Binance account. I call it the Binance Features Conservative and Balanced Bots. Yeah. You can call it whatever it is you want to. Yeah. So we have quite a number of multiple accounts, but this is the one that is currently active with the bots on it.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. So according to you, what's the difference between, or rather, how different is it trading this type of trading and manual trading? Because most users actually trade manually directly on the exchange.
Okay. The first difference I can give you, which is actually definitely an added advantage, yeah. Collecting data of like the past 7 weeks, yeah. Our bots, 16 bots have actually been able to successfully close 5,400 profitable trades, yeah, 5,400 trades in a period of 7 weeks. That is humanly impossible unless you have, you know, like traders to the tune of 100 plus working 24/7, yeah. So that's actually the advantage of using bots. When you use bots, they trade 24/7, whether you're asleep or awake. You actually have, you know, them generating income for you.
Wow, that is amazing. That's amazing. Okay, that is very interesting, Alice. And something which I've just noticed is that you have really mastered this art of trading with coins.
Yeah.
So what are some of the trading rules that you follow so that you can ensure consistency on your account growth? Because if you look at your account, it's just been on an upward trajectory. Despite the risk environment which crypto brings into place, especially trading futures and stuff. So what exactly rules do you put in place for that?
Well, the first one is normally I say patience. Yeah, patience is key in this space. It's not a get rich quick scheme. Yeah, and you really need to be able to hold your guns, you know, and just give the system time to do its job. Yeah. At the same time, we normally do not even encourage someone to go into quant or automated systems unless they understand manual trading itself. Yeah. So if someone comes to us and they say that they want to go straight on, we'll ask them, have you done futures trading before? Because we still trade these systems in a futures market. So there's a set of rules that you really need to follow. Yeah. So you also need to learn and understand it. Knowledge is very, very important. If a strategy works, stick to it. Do not jump left, right, and center. You've had, oh, here, there's another profitable one. You've stopped using this one. You're jumping to that one, or you've had, there's a new bot that has been released. Now you've stopped working on this one. You're jumping to the other bots. No, that's not how it works. Yeah. Patience is definitely key over here. Yeah. Never, ever, ever risk more than 2% of your account balance in trading futures. Yeah, that's my maxim. I follow that rule. It doesn't matter whether I'm using bots. It doesn't matter whether I'm manual trading. That is a standard. Yeah, because when you know how we trade the futures market, we trade on leverage. And if you do not get your position sizing correct and your risk management correct, especially with bots, because bots are super, super fast. Yeah. If you get this wrong with bots, your accounts can be liquidated in an instant, very, very fast. Yeah.
You took something to do with leverage. What is leverage? Leverage.
Oh, leverage is actually...
And also you added a word called liquidated. Can you explain those two terms?
Okay. When we trade on leverage, yeah, it's actually a very, very good advantage. And it's one of the opportunities that is provided to traders who are trading the futures market by Binance or any other exchange. Yeah, they give you the opportunity to keep your initial capital as collateral, and you can be able to borrow from the exchange, yeah, and be able to execute trades at a much higher level as opposed to what you have in your account. Yeah, so that's what leverage is. But if you're not careful with it, yeah, if the trade starts going against you, then whatever it is that's in your account balance, yeah, will start getting eaten up as much as the trade goes against you. Yeah, so if your position sizing is not correct in as far as that leverage is the leverage is concerned, you may end up losing a very, very huge chunk of your capital. Yeah, so that's what leverage trading does. It has its advantages and it also has its disadvantages. Yeah.
Okay.
So what happens? Liquidation happens when now your entire account balance has been exhausted because a trade has actually gone against you, and now the exchange has to take the collateral. Yeah.
And to me, you sound like you have a wealth of knowledge in this field of trading derivatives. So, just as a quick question, do you help other people trade in this manner as well?
Oh, yes, we do. We actually offer training courses, not just even in derivatives trading. We offer training courses from the beginning level, yeah, from beginners level. So we've actually so far trained over 350 individuals, with our youngest student being a 7-year-old. Yeah. So if a 7-year-old can catch this technology, I mean, anyone can catch this technology, especially when we train it, because we make it so simple and you can be able to understand it from, a child's point of view. That's what's important. So from there is when people can identify, I want to actually be a spot trader, or I want to be a futures trader, or I want to be a developer, because we also get clients who say, now I've understood the basics of blockchain, I want to focus on programming. Yeah. So after this, what we do is we actually link them up now with mentors in the industries or consultants who can be able to help them develop those skills. Yeah. So we also offer consultancy services to individuals and institutions on how to be able to use these systems, and we also offer consultancy services on portfolio management. And lastly, we also offer the opportunity to participate in the use of quants and bots. We can help you set up your account and link it via an API, yeah, where these bots can be running for you. Or if you're not comfortable with it, you can actually come on board and be able to join our fund, because we actually have a fund that's running and generating automated income. Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. That's amazing. I actually like the fact that really you have actually, gone out and seen how you can replicate yourself to other people and help other people also achieve their goals. Those people who don't have time coming to do trading or rather analyzing the charts, they can actually take advantage of the quants and trade for them while they are sleeping or while they're at work or doing other things.
Definitely.
But also it occurs to me that you have also gained a lot of knowledge. Like, do you have, or rather, have you ever had any challenges which have really brought you to this?
Oh, yes, definitely. Yeah. So the number one challenge that I have faced, and I also call it baptism by fire, and it's what I always tell any new trader who comes on board and tells me, oh, I want to learn how to trade futures, or I want to learn how to trade using bots. I ask them, are you ready to use your entire account balance? Liquidation is the number one first challenge I've ever experienced, yeah? Because it can really shake you off. If you do not understand risk management, if you do not understand position sizing, it can really, really shake you off and throw you off, yeah? So knowledge is very, very important in this space. And listen to your mentors, yeah? If your mentor tells you, do not attempt more than 1%, please, they know what they're talking about, yeah? So I am very extravagant, and I usually like trying and going full board, yeah, on things. So I would not take such recommendations seriously. And I actually, had to face the fire in as far as this is concerned, yeah. So I have been liquidated, yes. I've been liquidated manually, and I've also been liquidated using the bots, yeah. So because for you to be able to develop a product, you need to know the extremes and know the extremes.
Actually, that's true. That's true. That's true. I mean, for you to come up with saying that I'm comfortable now to teach other people, you must have dived in the waters, and tested yourself swimming with the sharks and stuff like that.
Definitely. And almost sank, and
almost sank, actually. I like that. I really, really like that. So, so can we say, do you have any advice you can give to anyone who is inspiring to be part of this derivative trading, the futures option? So also you can help us break it down. What's the difference between futures, margin trading, and options? Is that a whole basket of derivatives?
So futures, I think futures and margin are actually correlated, yeah, because margin also gives you the opportunity to borrow, yeah. So I think it's one or less not correlated, yeah. But options is where you actually give a certain time frame. You say within a certain time frame, this price is supposed to be above, the entry level, yeah, or below the entry level. There are call options and there are put options, yeah. So if you predict that this price will be above within a certain time frame, then you go for the call option. But if you predict that it will be below, then you go for the put option, yeah. So note that when you're trading this, you really do not have to own the asset per se, yeah. You just have to have a collateral and you can participate in the trading of this asset, yeah. So that's my understanding of the different markets. Futures is where you do have margin trading, in that you can be able to borrow against your account balance, yes.
Okay, so someone asked me a question in the Telegram group. Can I trade margin without borrowing?
I think you can. Yes, you can, because you do have the option of 0x as leverage all the way to 100 plus, yeah, for the exchanges that offer 100. So yes, you do. You can trade the markets without having to borrow.
Okay, that's interesting. So I know many of our viewers, many of our listeners today would like really to get in touch with you. How can we reach you? Like, do you have any social handles we can reach you?
Oh yeah, let me share in the chat. Yes.
Okay.
On our website is www.zn.life. Yeah.
Okay.
You can also email me on alice@zn.life. Yeah. Let me share my phone number. Telegram Quant Queen KE, of course. Facebook ZN Life, and Instagram @ZN Life. Yeah.
That's interesting. And then, so if I look at the chat, some questions here randomly, let me pick a question here by Victor. Victor is asking, do you consider your background in psychology as an upper hand in matters trading? Because it's one factor in many of the traders.
Yes, because we do have trading psychology as actually even one of the units we teach our students, yeah? So it's very, very important. And it's also one of the challenges that either will make you as a trader or break you as a trader, yeah? So we do, as traders, we do experience quite a wide range of emotions, yeah? There is fear, there is greed, there is euphoria, you know? You don't want to miss out, there's FOMO, you know?
There's FOMO, exactly. Yeah?
there are so many ranges of emotions. There's depression, yeah, when you get liquidated. Hi.
Hello, Alice. I don't know if you can. You guys, can you hear me? I don't know if it's my network or it's Alice.
We can hear you, George. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, George.
I've just lost Alice. Alice, are you? Or is it my internet?
Hi, George. Can you hear us?
Is it my internet which is unstable? Ben, I can hear you.
Yeah, Alice can hear you also. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah.
Okay,
so
emotion, trading psychology is actually very, very important. One of the most important topics, and will either make or break a trader. Yeah. So I'm actually glad I did take the course when I did, but I did take the course even prior to becoming a trader. But I do think it has helped me a lot in as far as trading psychology is concerned.
Interesting. Actually, thank you very much, Alice, for your time today. We've really had a lot of fun with you, and I believe you'll stick around with us because there are many questions actually thrown to you, which we'll be handling just before we end this today's session. So for now, guys, someone is saying kindly share your contacts. I hope you have already shared your contacts.
Let me share them in the chat. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So I'd like to invite. Okay, so someone has asked me a question here, and it's a very interesting question actually. But this question actually sets us up for our next session. Let me see if I can get the question right now. Was it on the chats or on the Q&A? Yeah, so I've seen Alice has shared her contacts there. Just guys, feel free to reach to her just for more information about quant trading. So someone by the name Patel Jignesh is asking, is it okay to trade P2P on Binance with M-Pesa? Will Safaricom ever query us on the legality of the transaction on your personal Safaricom number? So I'd like to go to the to get deep into this topic right now, because I want to share my screen so that you guys I can take you through how to do peer-to-peer trading. So Alice, you stick around with us because we will have to come back to you on the Q&A. So feel free to just stay around, and we'll handle questions from your end. So now, let me share my screen right about now, and I hope you guys can be able to see my screen. Let me just change this to this. Yes, so I am at I'm at Binance Exchange. So yesterday, we went a bit through Binance Exchange, what it is all about and stuff like that. And because we don't want to take so much time today, I would like us to go through the process of how you can buy your cryptocurrencies using our peer-to-peer platform, okay? How to buy and sell your cryptocurrencies using peer-to-peer platform. So of course you have heard about all these stories about Binance, about cryptos, about Bitcoin, about Dogecoin is just going up, about Ripple and all this stuff, okay? And then you're wondering, how do you go about it, okay? So today, guys, I'd like to show you how you'll be able to buy your cryptocurrencies safely from Binance Exchange to your M-Pesa and vice versa, all right? So, and also sell to your M-Pesa. So first of all, once you have your Binance account, the first most important thing is to come here and click on buy crypto. Remember, your currency here should be it should be Kenyan shilling, but if it's not changed here, don't worry about it. We'll change it somewhere else. I can actually change it from here. Okay, just click here and change to your local currency. So in this case, our local currency is Kenyan shilling. So we just put here KES. Okay, and boom, it pops. So once that one is done, then I come and click on peer-to-peer trading. Okay, I click on peer-to-peer trading. Once I click that, it brings me to this window. Okay, and on this window, I see some amazing people who wants to sell me cryptocurrencies. For example, I can see Martesh. Martesh is selling me USDT, okay, at 110. But before I go deep to that, I'd like us to just go through what this P2P is all about. So number one, you can see I'm on the buy here. I'm on the buy section. And then from the buy, you can see the sell section. So right now I want to buy. So here you can see the USDT. So what is USDT? USDT is a stable coin which is pegged on the dollar. Its value is 1-on-1 on the dollar. Okay, so it's a stable currency and it does not get affected by the volatility of the crypto markets. Okay, and then you can see Bitcoin here. Okay, its ticker symbol is BTC. So if I want to buy Bitcoin, I just come and click here and I'll get traders who want to sell me Bitcoins. All right, you see these guys here. We have PatroSwine. PatroSwine wants to sell me Bitcoin at 6.4 million Kenyan shillings, and so on and so on. And you can buy as little as 3,000. Okay, I'll show you how. And even as little as 1,000 here, even as little as 500. Okay, so you can buy Bitcoin as little as 500. I can see this guy here by the name El Guapo. El Guapo is a very active guy on our Telegram channel. I can see he's not actually verified as I mentioned, but I'll get in touch with him on that. So BUSD is a stable currency also, just as USDT, but BUSD is developed by Binance. So it's called Binance US dollar. Okay, it's just 1-on-1 again on the dollar. All right. So BUSD is actually it's actually cheaper to transact with as well, because all these currency, as you're transacting with them, like for example, if I'm withdrawing BUSD, I'm charged 0.5 of a dollar. USDT will charge me a bit of some fees, but if I use Tron network, I'll be charged $1. Okay, so it's very important to know these fees so that you can help yourself save some cash so that you don't incur a lot of expenses. We also have BNB. Okay, you can buy BNB on peer-to-peer market. BNB is Binance coin, and one BNB, if you check this guy called John Rich is one of my favorite people I trade around with. He's selling one BNB at 77,310, okay, Kenyan shillings. Okay, remember BNB is above $650. Okay, I've not checked today's prices, but it keeps going up. So it's a very nice currency to buy. You also see Ethereum here, and you can also see DAI. So DAI also is a stable coin. We use a lot on the DeFi projects. Okay, cool. I don't want to take so much time on that. Okay, in case someone does not understand this, we usually have our weekly walkthrough, our weekly newbies walkthrough, which we take you guys step by step on this particular platform, actually on the Binance exchange, every Friday at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So make sure you join our weekly newbies walkthrough in case you don't get it today, but stick around. I'll show you how we can do it. So I can come here now. So while we have already seen these currencies and which currency I want to trade. So for me, I'm interested in buying, let me see, BUSD, let me see. You can actually buy BUSD. The minimum you can buy from this lady. Okay, cool. All right. Not so bad. Okay, cool. I think I'll be interested to buy BUSD rather than USDT. So, but before I go there, I'd like to explain something called how do you verify these people here? Okay, how do we verify these guys here? You have just come to the site. You have seen people. You don't even know them. How do we verify them? So let's look at these guys. You can see this person number one is called BitPats. BitPats has done 264 orders and has 99.62 completion rate. So this one is very important. Okay, the completion rate. Okay, the completion rate and the number of orders someone has done is also very important. And also the price they are selling to you. is also as important as possible. So also the limits, okay, you check on the limit. The minimum Bitpart can sell is 3,000 Kenyan shillings, and the maximum they can be able to sell is 200,000. But if you need for 1,000, you'll not be able to buy from Bitpart, okay? And then they accept two methods of payment. They accept M-Pesa and they accept Paybill, all right? And if you're happy with this person, you just come and click buy BUSD. And then if you look further, you can see Kathy here. Now, Kathy has done over 1,500 orders, okay? And then her completion rate is 99.49%. This is super cool. But you can see her price is slightly above the 110 of Bitpart, okay? But for me, I loved actually to trade with Kathy because number one, Kathy has this tick symbol here. This is a verified merchant. So a verified merchant is someone who is trading on P2P, but has gone ahead and also verified themselves, where they live, what they do. So the Binance has data for these people. They have done more KYC than just the normal people who have not been verified. This is anyone like you and me can just come and open a trade here. Okay, so it's very important if you want to trade, just check also. I'm not saying Bitpart and the rest are bad. In fact, for Bitpart, I could have chosen him. He has good number of orders. So if you see someone with 0 orders here, or 1, 2, 3, less than 10 orders, just leave them alone. Okay, just look for someone who has done this business. Even in Mama Bogas, okay, at home, we love going to the Mama Boga who's loved by people. Okay, we don't want to go to someone who's not known by people, who we are not so sure if they'll be able to do the right thing or not. Okay, so it's very important to go to the right person. And then we have Queen Mama. Okay, Queen Mama has done 299 orders and has 93 points. So any percentage above 85% is actually good. You can take a trade with such a person. But just to be more safe, just ensure they have done enough orders and they're also verified merchant. De facto also is 100% completion, 815 orders. This is super cool. This is a very good guy to trade with. And if you actually look at de facto, his minimum is 500. Okay, you can actually sell me BUSD worth 500, and unlike Kathy can't sell even me of 1,000 Kenyan shilling. So I'll rather go for either Coin Mama or de facto. But what if you're in a hurry and you actually don't have time to look at these people in this manner? Okay, if you just want to come and buy your crypto without, wondering who is this person, what have they done, what you need to do, you come here and click on Express. You just click on Express. So once you click on Express, what happens is that it brings you this window. So what happens with Express is that the Binance itself helps select the best merchants around. Okay, so it does not give you the trouble of looking for a merchant, who's verified and so on and so on. So it helps you, it gets rid of the excess problems from you. So if I am happy here now, so what I need to do here is to put my amount. Let's say I want to buy BUSD worth 1,000 shillings. Okay, BUSD worth 1,000 shillings. I'll be able to get 9.02 BUSD from I don't know where. So I just click buy USD with 0 fees. Remember, guys, you're not charged anything to do this. You're not charged anything. So it will tell me that I can pay with Safaricom M-Pesa, and I can pay, if I use my M-Pesa, I will be charged 111 points. The rate is 111.1, okay, which is good, which is a good rate per every dollar. So I think that is a good rate. And I click here, confirm purchase, and automatically the purchase has been placed successfully. So it brings me to this window. So right now, as we speak, this person by the name Dennis Washira Kihuni, I know actually this guy, I know him very well. I'm actually surprised he's here. So this guy by the name Dennis Kihuni will need to receive, he has actually received a notification, okay, telling him that so-and-so George Mwakisha wants to buy some cryptocurrency from you from Binance. So he's received that notification, and I have a payment window for how long? For only for 15 minutes, okay? So it's counting down. By the end of the 15 minutes, if I don't pay, this order will be cancelled. And remember here, he has also put a message here. Hello there. In case I'm offline, please reach me via WhatsApp on this number. Okay, thank you. All right. And he writes himself he calls himself Coin Mama on this platform. Okay. So let me come and pay. Okay. Let me now pay Mr. Washira. So I come here and to my M-Pesa. Okay. Guys, I just want to show you how simple. You see now, I didn't even need to verify this Coin Mama person. But what happened is that Binance has put mechanism in place whereby it can actually verify the person on my behalf. Okay, 0720 8111. Okay, 81124. 81124. And then I enter the amount which I want to send him. I want to send him 1,000 Kenyan shillings. And I say, boom. So 1,000 Kenyan shillings to be sent to 0720 81124. 81124. Cool. So I'm happy. And of course, this transaction is so this guy will receive yes, so cost will be 12 shillings. That's okay. That is real. So the only charge which I expect actually, it will come from my M-Pesa transaction fee. Okay. And in a short while, once I've sent the money, let me wait for the message from Safaricom telling me that the M-Pesa has been received. So once I receive that message is when I come down here and click on just a minute, guys, just a minute to get this message. Yes. So I have actually received a message from Safaricom indicating that this guy has received my 1,000 Kenyan shillings. So once I do that, I come and click here, transfer next. Okay, transfer next. And I see these details here. Please confirm that you have made a payment to this account. Okay. That now, guys, just hold it a little bit. This is very important. Do not come and click here confirmation if you have not done any payment. Okay. If you do that, Binance will suspend your account. Okay, because this is malicious. Okay, you know these guys are in business and you don't want to frustrate them. Because what happens if you click that you have paid and you've actually not paid, then it will go to an appeal whereby Dennis will need now to raise an appeal to Binance asking them. Because what happens right now, these dollars which I've requested, they're being held in a certain account called escrow. So until he receives the payment, then Binance will release those coins to me. Okay, so if you click confirm, you have paid. So it's expected that Dennis will click, I have received payment. But if he has not received payment, he will not confirm. Okay, so make sure you should click this part, especially once you have already paid and you've received a notification from either your bank or M-Pesa showing that he has also received the money. So I click here confirm because I've already paid, right? So I'm happy and I've done my payment. So now I'll wait. Okay, so I'll now chill and wait for Dennis to do what? To release my order. Okay, to release my order. But again, he says here, in case it takes more than in case I'm offline, reach me on this WhatsApp. Okay, so in case this guy is away, or maybe someone might be driving or they're doing some other things, so you can just chat them up very fast. In case it takes like 5 minutes whereby he has not responded, please just have them just reach to them so that they can release your cryptos. Okay, so let me now come here to the set. Okay, let me now come here to the set. So once he releases the crypto, I will receive a message here, and we will see the cryptos being deposited in my account. Okay, so I want to show you also how to sell using Express. Okay, so you just come and click there, Express. Just come and click there, Express. So once you click Express, and then it brings you this window. Do you want to buy or do you want to sell? So if I want to sell here, let me see the minimum for selling. The minimum for selling is $20. Okay, so maybe I might need to wait for my BTC, for my coins to come through, so that I can be able to effect a sell trade and receive the money on my M-Pesa. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Let me be checking questions as we go along. Any questions on P2P? Can I pay money to a Binance user in another country, yes, if you have a channel to pay them, sure, go ahead and pay them. It depends what kind of payment methods they receive. So it depends with that. That one, make sure just you understand the payment systems and all that, so that you don't get, you don't get scammed and stuff like that. Okay. So if we should avoid people with 0 to 10 trades, how does one get started on P2P? Okay, that's a very good question and a very, very valid question. If we should avoid people with 0 to 10 trades, how can we be able to build your business on P2P? Personally, what I can recommend is when you have your account verified, use P2P to buy and sell your cryptos. In that, every order you're doing that, like this order I've just done, it counts on my orders. Okay, it counts. I've never launched my business here, but it looks like one day I will. Okay, like I want to see if I can come to my P2P. I think if I come to my P2P, I can be able to show you guys how every order here counts. Okay, so you'll never find me here on my on P2P on P2P advertisement. But because I buy and sell every time here, every order I do, it always counts. Every order I do, it always counts. So let me check here if I can be able to see my post payment settings. Let me see if I can get all this. I want to see if I can get my profile. Ben, how can I get my profile for P2P? If you're on the call.
Yeah, sure. I'm still here.
Yeah.
You can go to, yes, that point. Go to, okay. I think your screen did you minimize it to some point? Did you reduce the size of the screen?
Yeah, actually, it's actually in a different mode.
Yeah. But you can actually check dashboard, then check P2P wallet.
P2P wallet, okay. Let me try to see if I can scan that.
It's better now. So check wallets.
Here.
Go to P2P.
Okay.
What are you trying to look at? The details, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to look at where it shows my nickname, the orders I've done, my percentage. On the app, it's usually, sorry?
Scroll down.
Okay.
I'm
actually down there.
Interface to a web interface is actually cascaded, so you're not seeing all of the features.
All right. So how do I do that?
I don't know why yours is like this. Okay, tap on your mail. Tap on your mail. Let me see something. Go back to the icon and then tap on your mail. Go back to your profile icon by the top right. No, not that.
Oh, okay, here.
Yeah, I want to check if that's where we are looking to.
Do you mean here?
Yeah, now go to P2P. No, leave that place. Come down to balance details. Just underneath your mail.
Balance details.
No, not there. Leave that dashboard. Come back to the white dashboard here.
Here, okay.
Come under, you see balance. Yeah, try that.
Okay, I get it.
So let's see. No. Scroll down. Let me see. So this is like an overview of all of your wallets, right? If you scroll up,
yeah, because I want to get the
history of your trades,
especially on P2P. I want to get that part for P2P only, because there's a way it shows the number of trades I've done, and usually it's on the. Let me just see if I can come to advertising. Let me click here on the more.
Let me just log in from my end.
Yeah, just log in from your end and check how you can get that. So let me click my ads, because I've never done ads anyway. But there's a way it should give me my information. Okay, so if I want to launch an ad, I just click here, launch ad. Okay, and then I want to.
Okay, look at ad history. Check your ad history, or all of your. Look at my ads. You see what you're referring to?
Yeah, that's where I am.
Is that what you're looking for? My ads.
I'm looking for my profile. You know where it says how many orders I've done.
Okay, click on that. My ads.
That's why I am actually. Or should I click again? Post my new ad.
No, that's post new ad. Yeah, my ads.
Okay, on the app I can usually easily see this information. I don't know why this time it's
Check ad history just below. No, just below more. You see ad history. No, check here. No, not there. Just below where you see that yellow text.
Post now.
Add history. No. Close to your cursor.
Oh, here.
Check.
Okay.
Have you used this account to trade before?
Okay, what I'm looking for, Ben, is my profile. I actually don't need to. I can usually easily see it on my app. Let me see if I can get it from my app. Because from the app, it's very easy to get that information where it shows my name. Yeah, actually from my app, it's very simple. Let me see how I got here. And actually that was the last window I was checking. So let me check down here. P2P user center. Yes, where can I get P2P user center, Ben? Ben, can you hear me? You see here on the app, there is more, and then there's P2P user center. I can't see it in this window here. But anyway, let me check.
You know, there are like different maybe you check. I would have said tax center, but no, it's not there. So go
anyway.
In your
what you need to do, Ben, please check on your side as we continue with this call, and then maybe when we get when I get to get that information, then you can probably guide me so that we can go through that. Let me go through a few questions here. Just move to the next page. Okay, someone is saying just move to the next page. I don't know about that. Any charges when you buy or sell on P2P? Can you also buy using your debit cards? Okay, so there are no charges for buying using P2P. Okay, and debit card is not on P2P. Okay, on debit card, you come here and click credit and debit card. Okay, if you're buying, you can buy using debit and credit card on this end here, well, but not on P2P. On P2P, you only be able to buy and sell using the specific payment methods which have been put by the users. But again, if you change your currency to USD here, for example, because USD basically it means like you want to buy from people whose domicile currency is dollar. Okay, and if that is the case, then you will need to buy from let's say, for example, now if you want to buy from, okay, these guys are limited. Okay, they're not showing even their payment method. Okay, for this one, you might need to avoid, because now you can't see their payment method. AirTM, actually, AirTM is the payment method here in most of these guys. So so that can be a bit tricky, for example, if you want to pay with a card. But most of the users usually, because they're in a specific local particular environment. Okay, great. So now I want us to check on, so I think it's past 5 minutes. I think I need to get in touch with this guy by the name Dennis, so that he can release my order in case maybe he did not see it. Let me see here, P2P order, spot order. Yeah, so just give me let me mute myself a bit. Then maybe you can check some questions and answers here. And let's see if you have any questions for this guy.
Sure. I don't know. Some persons wanted to chat with Alice, so they're like they would need Alice to share how she can be reached. So Alice, maybe you want to share your social media contacts channels with us.
Hello, Ben. Alice had actually shared her contacts. Maybe you can go for the next question.
Okay, sure. So Sammy is asking, is P2P in P2P platform, does it specify the percentage charged? Like, let's say 5% above market, or they give specific rates, like let's say 115 or 120. I feel this question is directed at the price placement in P2P platform. If it is for fees, let me just jump on this one. If it is for fees, Sammy, Binance doesn't take fees on P2P, right? But just to guide against possible, price baits where you have scammers fixing prices that are really outrageous, I think there's a benchmark, there's a limit, right, beyond which you cannot go. So for us in Nigeria, we actually trade the NGN against dollar. So if the dollar is around 490 to 500 naira per dollar, you basically should not go beyond like 550 naira per dollar, right? That's kind of like the benchmark we put. There's like a price range. So if you go beyond that, your order will not be created. I hope that's the answer to what to your question. Somebody's asking, please show us how to buy Dodge.
Okay, so that's a good one. Actually, I would like to pick that one. So I'm receiving messages here. I think that is a confirmation that the money has been credited to my account. So we can actually, let's see if we can be able to use that money to do a trade or buy some Dodge or something like that. So let me see if my order has been, because it just says that the order has been completed. Okay, I'm receiving a message. 1,000, yeah, it's here completed. Okay, it's here now on completed. So I can come here to wallets and do a check balance on my P2P wallet. Okay, so I can check my balance on my P2P wallet and then can be able to see how much money I have here. Okay, so initially I had some BUSD, but I think right now it's now $23. So I've already received the $10 plus my previous balance. I think it was roughly $14. So plus the above cents and stuff. I actually didn't really want to. Okay, because someone has asked the question, how do you buy the, let's say Dogecoin, for example? So I think we may need to do a live transaction on that so that you guys can see how this thing is done. And for this case, I would like to go to, I like to transfer. First of all, remember when you buy when you buy cryptos from using P2P, it comes to your P2P wallet. Okay, it's very important for you to note that it comes to your P2P wallet. Now, if it comes to P2P wallet, then the next thing you need to do is to move that money to the next wallet, which is called the spot wallet. Okay, so what you want to do here is to come here and click on transfer. You click on transfer, and you're transferring money from your spot wallet, okay, P2P wallet, okay, where we have actually got that money from, to our wallet called spot wallet, okay, to fiat and spot. So what are we transferring? We're transferring BUSD, okay, BUSD. So I think what I'm going to do, because I don't want to transfer the full amount, I don't know if I can transfer. Okay, unfortunately, I won't be able to trade $3, but I can transfer $3 or yeah. We can transfer $3. So what I'll do, I'll demonstrate how maybe I'll just demonstrate how to do a transfer so that you guys can see how that one is done exactly. Okay, I don't know. I think I've lost that screen. So because of time, I don't want really to go deep into that because that was not part of the thing. But once you transfer the money to your spot wallet, you'll be able to see it in your spot wallet. Okay, and then you come and click here, convert. Okay, you can click here on convert. I would like to show you this really quick, but for deep explanation, guys, please make sure you join our newbie walkthrough. You always have this live. Okay, so convert from what? So because I had put my money in BUSD, okay, of course, I've not transferred it to spot, but if I had transferred, I could see the balance here. And the minimum you can do is $10. So if I had the balance here, you just put your balance. Let's say you want to do $20, and then you transfer it, you want to convert it to Dogecoin, for example. So you type here Doge, okay? You come and type here DOGE. You type Doge, and then you click preview conversion. So it will bring you 1 BUSD is equal to 36 Doge. So if you have 10 BUSD, I'm going to get 360 Doge. And if I'm happy with that, then I just click, oh, this screen of mine, I think it keeps on, yeah, so it keeps on. So if I'm happy with that, I just click refresh the rate. And if I'm happy with that, then I click on convert and it converts to Doge. And that's how I've bought Doge. So you can go to your Doge wallet and check that action specifically and see if you have bought Doge. But in this case, guys, today, guys, is about P2P, how to buy and sell and convert money back to your M-Pesa. So we have just bought some BUSD. Okay, BUSD is Binance. Binance BUSD. If we come and check here, we can be able to see our balance on BUSD. Let me click show. So it will show the balance which is in BUSD here. And I want now to convert this money back to my M-Pesa, back to my Kenyan shillings. So how do I go back? How do I go about that? So I come here again to P2P. Am I on P2P? Yeah, so I click, am I on P2P? Yes, I need to go to Express though. Okay, let me just click again, P2P. Yeah, so that I can go to Express. I usually love Express because Express is hassle-free, okay? It doesn't really take you a lot of time to do this conversion. So I click on Express, and then it brings me to this window here, which shows my my currency. So remember now, by default, it has picked Chinese yuan. So I don't need Chinese yuan personally. I need to do with Kenyan shillings. So I click on Kenyan shillings, and then it brings me the traders who are trading on Kenyan shillings. So what currency do I have? I have BUSD, okay? Oh, sorry, what is this? This is buy, so I want to sell, okay? So I want to sell. So sell BUSD, okay? BUSD. How much BUSD do I have? I have 23 BUSD. And how much do I want to convert? I want to convert all of them. Let me just put 23 BUSD, all of them, okay? So if I have BUSD, I'll receive actually 3,000 Kenyan shillings. So I'll click sell with 0 fees, sell with 0 fees. And what it does actually, it automatically starts telling me that I will be able to pay, if I'm receiving money by M-Pesa, oh, this rate is so bad, guys. This rate is super, super bad. But anyway, because we need to do this, so I will, okay. So by M-Pesa, these guys will pay me this much, but this rate is just bad rate, okay? So you also need to consider the rate which you are, okay, because it's like trading, so you are losing. So you see, like, I'm losing like four shillings here per every dollar. But anyway, because it's for transaction purposes, I will need to click here on confirm sell, and once I click on confirm sell, it says the sell has been successfully been placed. So right now, someone is, oh, imagine it's 2,000 from 3,000. I'm losing some almost 500 shillings. So it's very important to consider the rate. This rate is just bad rate. So you can see my name here and the payment method. So this money will be credited directly to my M-Pesa. So once I receive the money on my M-Pesa, I will come and click here, confirm, confirm payment. So meanwhile, though, you can go to some Q&A Ben, I'd like you to pick maybe 1 or 2 questions as we wait for this payment to come through. So for now, let me just stop sharing my screen and wait for that payment to come through.
Okay, sure. Let me check through the questions. Phyllis is asking, what is the startup capital? I don't know if this is for the robot chat or for trading generally on Binance. Some is asking, what is the startup capital? Do you want to touch on that, George? Okay, somebody's asking, how do I buy Dogecoin with M-Pesa? So
no, you cannot buy directly with M-Pesa. Okay, so you have to first buy your cryptocurrencies and then now convert that. M-Pesa is not a cryptocurrency, so you have a platform whereby you can buy, and then so I'm receiving messages here. I think someone has just bought my. Someone has just bought my. So I need to release those monies. Okay, let me share the screen again so that I can show you how that one is done. Okay, let me just share. So guys, stick around. We are going to have one of the biggest traders actually on P2P by the name Yvonne. She's coming on call right now and she'll be explaining us her journey on P2P, and how she has been able to do this thing. So here I can just click confirm release because I've received the money. Okay. First of all, before you release, make sure you can see the money has hit your account. So I have a message here from KCB saying someone by the name Luke has transferred me 2,455 to my M-Pesa. Please release the coins. So let me check my M-Pesa. Yes, you have confirmed you have received. Make sure you confirm, guys. Do not release money if you have not received the message of, do not come and click confirm release if you have not received a notification to show that you have the money. Okay, whether it's in your bank account, just take some time and log in and confirm that actually you have released. Remember, if you click release here and that money actually is not in your account, there's nothing you can do to this trader. Okay, all you need to do is start raising an appeal, and the rules here are very clear. Okay, in fact, there's a rule here before confirming buyer has made. Okay, there's a rule usually before you do that payment. Please, it's here. Please confirm that you have received the payment and release the assets. Please note, make sure to log into your account and confirm that you have received the payment before releasing the asset to avoid a loss. You see, this rule is very clear. So if you release your cryptos without receiving the payment, now you are at the mercy of the seller, or rather of the buyer, for them to actually send you the money. Because now the rule here is simply and very clear. Okay, but anyway, Binance has mechanism to solve issues, but again, just try to be safe. Avoid putting issues to yourself. Okay, I usually get a lot of guys saying, "Oh, I'm getting this. Someone is just opening an order on me and stuff like that." Just don't do malicious things, and always don't confirm anything if you cannot approve it. Okay, but if there's an issue, you can come and click here on appeal. Okay, and it will be picked up by our customer service guys, and they do an investigation. And in case of anything, and you can see the countdown here also. But because I'm happy and everything is okay and I've received the money, I'll just click here, confirm release, confirm release. And before you confirm release, it says, attention, please be sure to log into the receiving bank wallet account to confirm that the money has arrived to your account on the available balance. And once you're happy with that, you just click, I confirm that the payment is successfully received with the correct amount and the sender's information. And once this is done, then you click on confirm release, and boom. Now I need to put my 2FAs here. Now you see also Binance, make sure you're very, very safe so that someone cannot, come and do a transaction on your account without your notification. So I need to do my 2FAs. So this is 289. So they have sent a message to my phone so that it can confirm that I have it's me actually who is doing this transaction. So that's, if someone accesses my account without my authorization, they won't be able to proceed with this transaction. So this is it, guys, about buying and selling on P2P on Binance Exchange. And I think we have done a good job. Okay, I don't want us to go any further because we've actually taken a bit of time on this. But what I need to do right now, guys, is to invite Yvonne. Yvonne, I don't know if you can hear me, because we like you to take over the mic. Okay, take over the mic, and before we end the show, guys, we come to the question and answer. So please feel free to drop your questions on the chat section, and we'll be able to attend to them. And Yvonne, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I'm not able to start video. I don't know.
Okay, just then please just check what's wrong with Yvonne's link.
Yeah, maybe let me just try and see if I can. Okay.
Yeah, meanwhile, let me check questions here. I see if I can go through. What is this? Sorry, come again.
Excuse me. Hold on. Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead. Let me see if I can make a.
Okay, just make just add that to the panels. I don't know if you have. Yvonne, can you log in using the email which was sent to you? Just log out and log in back to the same email. So what is the options part? What are the options apart from P2P trading for buying other coins? And why are coins not on P2P? Okay, I'd like to explain to you that there's something which you need to understand with cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, or these digital assets, are not fiat money. So what is fiat money? Fiat money is the paper money, or the money which is issued by the governments. Okay, and that is the local currencies which you use. So for you to participate in this blockchain ecosystem, you need to understand that you need to convert your Kenyan shillings or your local currencies or your fiat money to cryptocurrencies. So how do you do that? Okay, like you can't walk anywhere in a shop and buy cryptocurrencies. You can't walk in a foreign, you see, there's no agents like M-Pesa agents where you can give them cash and they give you some digital currencies called M-Pesa. There's nothing like that in this crypto industry. Of course, maybe someday they will come. Okay, there'll be such agents in kiosks whereby you can just walk into someone and give them your Kenyan shillings hard cash and they send you some cryptocurrencies. So the forms of buying cryptocurrencies are limited. Okay, number one form, which is peer-to-peer, which I've just explained. Yesterday, we took you guys through the Silvergate channel where you can deposit money via the bank and buy your cryptocurrencies. So you should to understand that there is a channel of converting money from your fiat currency to cryptocurrency. I hope that one is clear. And the person who has asked, I hope you have understood it. What are okay, so that is the guy who was asking the options. Are there any specific resources that you, Alice, can recommend to someone who is doing crypto self-learning? Alice?
Well,
I would actually recommend Binance Academy. Yeah, it's a very, very good platform with, a lot of information necessary for you to understand how blockchain works and, most of what is happening in blockchain and the digital asset space. Yeah, but for a very easy understanding, yeah, because we may have a lot of complicated information on the internet. For easy understanding, it's always important to get a mentor who has been through it, who has walked through it, to actually teach you. It's the same way I learned, and it's the same way I recommend people to also learn. Yeah.
Thank you. Andrew Joseph is asking, are there any Kenyan taxes involved in cryptocurrency purchasing, holding, and trading? For now, no. So until government understands how to tax cryptocurrency, then they'll put that form in place. But for now, enjoy the ride. Do we have to verify yes, okay, do we have to be verified? I think that's what you're asking, to use P2P. The answer is yes. You need to have your account verified for you to participate on P2P trading, okay? You need to make sure your account is verified for you to participate in P2P trading. So you have just realized that I've bought cryptocurrencies and I've sold them back, okay? And I've received back my M-Pesa. So what I've just done is a round transaction so that you can make it so easy for you to buy and sell cryptocurrencies on Binance Exchange. So once you understand that, then that becomes very, very easy and very simple for you to be able to use our P2P. But for you to do that, it's very important for Binance itself as an exchange to understand that you are a right person, like you are a real human being. You are a citizen of which country? What do? So you load your ID so that we avoid these money laundering. We don't want to involve ourselves in, or rather to help any terrorist financing, money laundering. We just want clean business. That's why Binance needs you to have your account verified. So someone is asking, can we buy and sell using the Express feature? Yes, of course. That's exactly what we have done, guys. That's exactly what we have done. Remember, I first started with P2P where I verify the traders in there. But if you don't want that hassle, then you just click on Express and it will take you to the buy and sell section and you choose accordingly. How do I buy Dogecoin with M-Pesa? We've demonstrated that. How do you sell on P2P? Okay, so to sell, if you want to start selling now, you have to launch your business, especially when you are looking. Did you see us going? Just click on the more and then click raise an advert. So that is one option for you to be able to sell. But guys, I encourage you to join our newbie walkthrough every single Friday, every single week on Friday, 6 p.m. This one will take you through without a problem, and we focus more on P2P, and you can ask as many questions as you can. So let me know if Yvonne is ready. Yvonne, we're waiting for you. Yesterday, you mentioned you will show us how to buy Doge via P2P. Kindly show us that too. I think I've demonstrated that. Do we have a corporate account? If yes, how do you register all directors members? If you do, okay, I don't understand. Do we have a corporate account? Yes, you can register your exchange account as a corporate account, but for that, please contact me separately so that we can pick up that conversation. How can be to P2P trader, for example, sell Kenyan shillings to USDT? Okay, actually, how can P2P trader, it's not even sell, buy USDT using Kenyan shilling? I think that should be the right way. So I've demonstrated how you can buy BUSD. It's the same way you can buy USDT. You just need to go to USDT and click exactly that. If you want to become a merchant, what is the process? So this is a very good question. What is a merchant? A merchant is a verified P2P trader on Binance, okay? So a merchant has many advantages. Number one, if you go to Express only picks merchants, verified merchants. So it removes you the hassle of wondering who is who, what is doing what, and stuff like that. So it goes to verified merchants, okay? And verified merchants are people who already have submitted their documents. They are actually in serious business, okay? They are not here to play around. So it's very important to know that. So how do you become a merchant? Number one, you need to have enough trades on our P2P platform. You need to have done enough trades, at least over 200 trades, okay, in just the normal P2P. If not, if you have any experience of trading on P2P from other platforms, then you can also submit that information. So just if you have already qualified for that, please just side chat me, especially on my Telegram, and just I'll send you a form which you can be able to apply and become a merchant. Kindly show the process of depositing into Binance account. I think I've shown that. That is how to deposit either on P2P. Yesterday, we showed you guys how to deposit via the bank. And today also I've demonstrated how you can deposit using your debit card or credit card. What if Dennis does not release? What will happen to the money you send? That's a very good question. So if he does not release, and remember, Dennis is a verified merchant. He cannot risk his small amounts of money because of such a big business he has already built, okay? So the thing is, that's why I love trading on Express, because it chooses merchants only, okay? The other people who are not verified as merchants, yes and no, some are good traders and stuff, but be careful, okay? Just be, especially anyone who does not even have any trades, okay? Just be careful trading with such people. So if he does not release, number one, what will happen is that the coins which I'm trying to buy, they are being held. They have been removed from his account and they're being held on what we call an escrow account. And if he has received my money, yes. So if he does not release the funds, what you need to do is, for me, especially if that timing relapses, I'll click on appeal. And then from appeal, then we start an investigation process where with the support team, and they will find out if Dennis will be asked to provide a proof of payment that he should show that that he actually received the money. Okay, and Ash should also provide a proof of payment that actually had paid him. And remember, this money is also not in his wallet. So it's been removed and it's in a wallet we call an escrow wallet. So eventually, once the investigation is done and everything checks, then that means the Binance will favor the person who is saying the truth. So if I have provided evidence that I've already sent the money, and Dennis provides evidence that he has already received the money, or if he says he's not received and I have proof that I've already sent, then the money will be released to my account eventually. But verified merchants usually don't want to engage themselves in such kind of games. Okay, I'll call them games because usually they are busy people. They just want to do as many trades as possible. Remember, these guys are here to do business. Okay, so if you are in business, you just don't want to involve yourself, even delaying customers' orders. Okay, you just want to do the right business. That's why it's very important to trade with verified merchants, because verified merchants, they're there seriously for business. Okay, do you have classes for crypto trading? Now, most of the classes for crypto trading are found on Binance Academy. You can just go on YouTube and click on Binance Academy. You can see all sorts of classes, how to do margins, how to do futures, and all that. Okay, for me to have more high orders, does it mean I buy more from other people, or in total is the buy and sell of positions? So on P2P, for you to have more orders, it's the same action which I've done, buy and sell. So every time you buy and sell, it also adds to your orders. Guys, let me know if Yvonne is ready. Yvonne, let me know if you're ready.
So George, you are the one who can make her co-host.
Okay.
Right? So just go to panels and then make her a co-host.
Okay, just a minute. Let me just pause the.
So just click on the participants, and then on that panelists, you will see her name. Click on more, and then you see make co-host.
Okay. All right. Now, Yvonne, you're a co-host. Please let me just share your screen. Let me see if you can hear us.
Okay, I think I'm good now.
Okay, good. Please take off the mic.
Okay, okay, maybe I could just start by saying thank you for inviting me here today, and for the introduction that we've had from George and Alice. So George asked me to come here today and share my journey into the crypto space, where I'm a blockchain business consultant and a P2P trader. And my journey was a bit inverse. It was a bit, most people say that they started as traders, then they became consultants as they went on. But mine was a bit inverse to everyone else's journey. So I don't know. I had some slides. I saw Janet with slides, so I also
if you have slides to share, please go ahead.
I don't
also,
know.
I'm not sure if I can see your screen or your face at least. I think the viewers would like to see. Anyway, just share your slides and take it away.
Okay, so okay.
Able to share your screen?
Okay, yeah. So I wanted to show how I wanted to guide someone on if someone may be interested in launching a career in the crypto space. And so basically my name is Yvonne Kagwandu, Yvonne Wanjiru Kagondu. As I mentioned before, I have an educational background in financial economics and a bit of software development. I did my financial economics degree at Strathmore University. I had Alice talk about Strathmore, and I think it's a good place to take your kids. And I did a bit of a certificate in software development. And what I do is I assist local and international companies to grow and manage their markets here in Kenya and in Africa in general. I've worked with quite a number of companies. I'm sure I've interacted with some people here on my previous roles. And I'm also a peer-to-peer trader on Binance Exchange. My username is V, trade with me, wink, and also on other platforms. And I'm a mother of two, a girl and a cat, and I love chapati. That's Yvonne in a summary. And I first learned about Bitcoin in 2017. This was in my 4th year. And I know most people learned about Bitcoin in 2017 when there was the 2017 bull run. But for me, I learned it in class. It was my final semester, and one of our lecturers decided, hey, let's teach the kids about Bitcoin. And half a unit was dedicated to just educating us about Bitcoin and blockchain technology, what it's about, the risks about it, the Satoshis, the jargons, and it was really amazing. That was my first time that I came across it. And after uni, I ventured into software. I went into a software development boot camp. And in that boot camp, every Thursday they'd have a sort of seminar, and quite a number of them, they were on blockchain. And because I was just straight from school, and those seminars used to have free food, I would attend all of them. And that's where I met key players like George and many people that are leaders in the industry, many influencers in the industry. And I really started having, Alice described it as hooked. I was hooked on blockchain. I really wanted to learn more. And my aim was to just merge what I learned in my undergrad in financial economics to technology. And many people did, yeah, but the route most people wanted to go with was data science. But I wasn't sure about data science and maybe blockchain, yeah. So immediately after my degree, I discovered that I was going to be a mother in Mother's Day, in light of Mother's Day. And when a woman or anyone discovers that such a change in their life is going to happen, you sort of enter into a fight or flight mode. And I remembered going for those seminars and seeing people looking very happy. People would have nice cars. I remember Eugene Mutai would have a bike. And I remember my friend Juliana used to have, and Janet who was speaking yesterday, they had these nice laptops. And I thought, maybe because the future has just changed, maybe I should venture into this blockchain thing, and maybe it might provide for us. So that's how I decided to get into the blockchain business and to figure out how do people make money. My question was make money. And in Kenya, if you're a student just straight from school in Kenya, and if you are in uni in Kenya, which actually is a huge population, what I've discovered over my period in the blockchain industry, that a good number of our traders are young people in their young male, especially in their youths, 18 to 35 years. That's the huge market that we have in the country for Bitcoin and blockchain technology. And if you're in an African country, we know how hard employment is. And we know how you start hustling, you start looking for means of making money, which present itself in this fourth industrial revolution. It sort of presents itself in online careers. So I decided to venture into the blockchain industry, and I really didn't know what P2P was or what people were doing with Bitcoin. People were just talking about projects that they wanted to build on the blockchain technology and so many things that were being talked about, but no one was actually saying the words that, hey, I buy low, sell high on this platform, or I do this, I trade charts on these webinars. No one actually mentioned that this is how to make money. Why? Because it's a risky industry, and it's just people just wanted to keep it face value. So I really cracked my head wondering what exactly are people doing with this Bitcoin. And so I decided to attend all sessions. During that time, there were so many sessions on Bitcoin. There was EOS Nairobi launching their node in Nairobi. There was so many companies were coming in to educate people about Bitcoin, and I made sure that all of them, I would make sure to attend every single one of them to understand, because there's really no cost. There are trading costs, but there's really no full cost, because we say that one day in trading, one day in the normal world is like 10 days in the blockchain space. So there's really no cost that's comprehensive. So I always say in the Bitcoin space, always keep learning, always keep advancing your skills. So I made sure to try and understand every single aspect and make sure that I build my brand in the industry. And so with time, I started looking for roles, because immediately after school, of course, you don't have capital to start trading, and you don't have much, you don't want to risk, you don't have much to risk. So I started applying for roles because there are crypto jobs, although most traders don't want to venture into them. There are crypto jobs in the industry, and we are so few who can actually do this job. And my first job was as a Telegram moderator. And it was mind-blowing that I could actually get a job for texting. You're getting paid to text. How could, only in crypto, you're getting paid to text. And I realized that with time I could do more with my free time, because I'm just at home with my phone and my laptop. I got like 4 other places where I was doing this role of texting, answering questions, doing basic customer service, understanding and learning from people. And that's how I grew my brand to bigger roles. How I knew what the Kenyan customer wants. I knew what, that's how I learned so much about the industry. And so far I can say that so far what I've accomplished is that I've tried my best to educate as many Kenyan youths as possible about making money in this industry, especially on the P2P space. And over the past 1 year, I've participated in roles that have allowed me to make Bitcoin more mainstream, and pushing it to channels with a limit, yeah, because we don't want to get anyone in trouble, with a limit. And I think some of you might have seen some of these activities, and it makes me happy when I see people my age, I've seen people improve their lives using crypto, and I've seen crypto growing people in this country, and these people make people, like, when there's expenditure in a region. In economics, we learned that when people are spending money, they give money to a shop. This shop owner goes and feeds the family, or this shop owner spends in another shop. It does a lot for development in a country, and that makes me so happy knowing that crypto has played its role in the development of Kenya. People, it's sort of under the water. So as other online works, like say online writing, that's very popular in the country right now, it's somehow similar, and it's still growing. It's still very young, and that's especially one of the reasons that I like Binance Exchange. Like P2P trading is sort of like only 10% of what you can do in crypto, and Binance is like a huge marketplace. We've learned about derivatives today. Yesterday we learned about altcoins from Janet. There's so much you can do on Binance, and the fact that they launched in Kenya allows us it opens the doors that we just don't have to buy and sell in the country. You can leverage, you can spot trade, you can lend, and all those amazing features that are on the platform. Also, so I just wanted to share some of the lessons that I've learned about in my journey since 2017. the first lesson that I always tell myself, is it's important to be brave. Sometimes I've had to put myself out there. Like I remember my previous role, I had to literally text the CEO of the company and tell him, you know what, I feel like I can do this, and this in Kenya. And I wasn't like, I just, it just came. And you don't really have to get that role. It was just bravery. And even if you're not, just pretend to be. No one can really tell the difference. And my friend told me, Juliana told me yesterday, that fortune favors the brave. So if you're looking to to have a career in the crypto space, go for it. Go for, like, I see a site, some people have sites for crypto jobs. Go for that role that you're looking for. Establish your career in the crypto space. Also, as I said before, stay hungry, stay foolish. We say a day in the normal world is like, as I mentioned before. So you have to constantly keep on refreshing, like Windows updates, how they come unexpectedly. You always have to keep on refreshing your brain, learning. If today it's Dodge on top, if last year it was DeFi, ICOs, always keep on learning at what's new in the market. Stay on Twitter. Google is your friend. YouTube is your friend. Yeah. And then for me, my career, one of the things that really helped me grow in the industry was I realized early on in the industry that I'm a woman, and as women, we are a minority. It's a male-dominated industry, as I had mentioned, that the key players on this space are young male, and they can get, it's like a Wall Street. They can get really aggressive. So the biggest assets that have really helped me grow my career are fellow women in my industry. Like every job that I have applied for, every time I wanted to learn something new, I'd always tap the woman next to me, or not even just ahead of me, even next to me or below me, if below me, for lack of a better term. And I've really grown myself just from a referral, from a name drop, from a fellow woman. And even learning how to grow the market, I learned it from another woman. So I'd say if you're looking to grow your career in the crypto industry and you're in the light of Mother's Day and you're a woman, look for women to mentor, as Alice talked about mentorship. Yeah, so I don't know how long I've taken, but that's my presentation.
Wow, amazing. It's a very touching presentation, and you put this feminism in it. So actually, I think Yvonne, you're such an inspiration to many people, how you've really grown your career from a student and what you are right now. I don't know if you have any questions for Yvonne. Please just drop them down on the chat. We only have 10 minutes for us to close our session. So if you have any questions, guys, please drop the chat. And Yvonne, please feel free to just drop, just tell us maybe, okay, just to drop where you can be able to be found, what are your social media channels we can reach you. And maybe one last question, maybe I would love to ask you, Yvonne. What are some of the, really lesson you've really learned in this industry? Like, what will you really give as the most important lesson you've really learned so far?
Well, as I mentioned, the most important lesson that I have learned is leveraging on fellow women. Sorry,
actually I'd like just to to just equalize that particular aspect. Is because it's not about only women, it's about men and women. So basically leveraging on others. Okay, so it's very important for us, all of us, because it's a very small community. Cryptocurrency is it's still untapped. Okay, so it's still very early, and people coming together and helping one another and knowing who is who doing what where. It's very important and key, especially if we really, really want to grow this industry. So according to me, actually, it's about all of us coming together and, building this together. That's why we like to involve everyone, okay, men, women, and everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, I think I'd say, in light of, like, to everyone, you have to always keep your mind open, yeah? As I had mentioned previously, that crypto industry is always changing. Every single day, it's changing. So you always have to keep on updating your knowledge, and not just of your of what is in crypto, also of your network. You always have to try and make new connections in the industry, because I've discovered, especially here in Kenya, especially, there's so many underground people trading Bitcoin and cryptos, and like I know approximately, I can say 15,000 people in Kenya alone are involved with Bitcoin, and we'd say that our circle is so small, but it's because most of us are geeks, geeks in our bedrooms trading our Bitcoin. It's just that we don't. It's really important to also update our network, always trying to understand who's who in the industry, learning from each other. So the most important thing that I'd say is always keeping my mind open, staying the way I've pointed out, stay hungry, stay foolish. Always in a room, if you enter a room with Bitcoiners, rarely are you ever the smartest person in the room, because everyone knows something that you don't. So it's always important to be willing to learn from each other. Yeah. So I think that's a very important thing that I've come to observe over the years.
Nice. Okay, so someone is asking, how do they get the links of the previous Friday session? So I would like to encourage all of you guys to just join our Telegram page. I've just shared the link there. Our Telegram Kenya. You'll meet guys there actually, talking and chatting and helping each other and stuff like that. But guys, please, when you join the Telegram, if this is your first time, ensure you be safe, okay? Don't go clicking random links, okay? Because there are scammers everywhere. In this industry, you have to protect your assets first. So they're usually scammers, and there are people who wants to take advantage on everything, either, for people who don't have an understanding. So I can't see the okay, oh, sorry, I sent it to all panelists. Thank you for saying that. So let me send it again. Thank you very much for pointing out that. Also, so now I've sent to everyone. Yeah, sorry. Yvonne, you want to add something?
Yeah, for those asking for my contact, you can reach out to me on Twitter, Kagondu_Yvonne.
Kagondu underscore. Please just type it on the chat section so that those who don't know the spellings can be able to get that for us. So yeah, so I think we have really had a very interactive and a very nice session. Thank you very much, Yvonne. Someone is asking, what do you do on blockchain exactly? What exactly do you do on blockchain? So just to answer that, Yvonne, you want to answer
that? Google me.
Because actually she mentioned she's a peer-to-peer trader, okay? She's a peer-to-peer trader. She also, consults these other companies, she's really broadly doing many other things. So if you listen to her interview correctly, that's what, to Yvonne, are there any personal projects that you can recommend to purchase? What, for example, I believe in VeChain. That's a very good crypto. Actually, according to me, it's a supply chain. It's a supply chain project. So, and what it plans to do in the actually, what it wants to do in the supply chain management. That's good. So, I purchased some VET. So, So, what are your personal recommendations? So, maybe Yvonne, you want to recommend a few coins for people to buy? Always remember, guys, it's never a trading advice, okay? And you should always go further and do some deep research for every advice you're given by anyone. And you should always hold yourself responsible, not anyone else. Yvonne?
Yeah, there are so many projects coming up, and there are so many good projects, and there's so many not so good projects. Like, for example, look at Dogecoin. Yeah, it's like the it thing right now, but it started out as a joke.
Yeah.
So, for any project that you're looking at, common phrase that is thrown around, DYOR, do your research.
Do your own research.
Do your research. Check into the company, the founders, the where it's registered, the team, does it have a Telegram group? Does it have, yeah, because there's so many, and I could say no, don't go for that one, scam.
Exactly.
And it will end up being, your savior. You see, yeah. So even I was talking to Janet the other day, and she was telling me that you're starting out in the Bitcoin industry, you have to pay a sort of school fees. Sometimes you have to go through some type of scam. It's not a must. Sometimes, so for a significant number of us, we've had to pay some type of school fees to maintain ourselves.
Actually, guys nowadays have a great advantage. We are holding all these free classes. We are teaching people how to do trading safely. We are trying to guide people how to be secure. When we started cryptos back in the days, things like PTP were not common. Like Janet, what was explaining yesterday, you could meet people like, do an OTC, someone sends you Bitcoin, then you send them the money. And there's nothing you can do if someone does not pay you. It was really on trust basis, and the risk was really high at the time. So
it was crazy.
I mean, yeah. So I think guys nowadays take really good advantage of these classes which we are taking, where we are teaching. Record those sessions, share with your friends and family. Don't hold that information to yourself. Actually, when we started, it was like Yvonne explains, it was very hard to get some information from people because everybody's trying to, everybody thinks the other knows more than they do. So everybody is holding the information they know and stuff like that. So we've really come a long way, and where we are at the journey right now, I mean, it's amazing, and it's a growing industry. And I think just to add on what Yvonne has said, it's a growing industry. Please just look at what is coming next. Like right now, there's things to do with DeFi. Okay, there's things to do with NFTs. Please look at those technologies seriously and understand them into details. So someone was asking here, where is Binance Academy? So Binance Academy is found on YouTube channel. Okay, so on YouTube channel, you'll be able to find Binance Academy, and it has a lot of materials, okay? You can learn a lot of things from Binance Academy. And someone else is saying here, just on the same line of thought, sorry, I'm losing that message. Okay, sorry, I've just lost that message. Anyway, yeah, so from Binance Academy, you can learn so many things. And how do you earn using Binance Coin? Okay, so that's a broad question. You can earn by either trading it or by staking. Now, there's a feature called staking whereby you can invest your coin, or rather you can give your coins to the exchange, and then they hold for a specific period of time, and they'll be paying you a certain percentage. On our next newbie session, I will be showing you how to do staking. Actually, I think that will be the next thing I will do, which is new. And someone has asked, how do I get a link to join the newbie walkthrough session? So we always advertise the link on our Telegram page. So please make sure you always follow what the adverts on the Telegram, so that you can keep yourself steady. I've seen so many questions, guys. I cannot even go through all of them, but I would like to say thank you very much, guys, for joining us today. I am really grateful. Maybe you can have the last word from our panelists. Let's start with Alice. Alice, do you have anything to add or subtract? Your final words, maybe.
Well, I'd like to thank everyone for attending. I'd also like to thank the Binance community for giving us this opportunity to actually share our knowledge, our resources with the entire world, actually, because it's not just the attendees who are here on YouTube. We are with everyone, connecting each other all over the world. Yeah.
Yes, and this will be shared on our YouTube channel, so it will be shown everywhere.
Yeah, so it's really a brilliant and amazing opportunity, and I want to really stress the fact that blockchain has changed lives. Binance has changed lives. Yeah. So people are actually out here. We are the people who are out here. We are the people who have actually turned this into our bread and butter, and we are actually transferring this knowledge, and we're very open to anyone and everyone who wants to come on board, because the more people we have on board, then the more the technology thrives and the more the space thrives. Yeah. So that's why we are very open with sharing, and that's why we are here trying to educate the masses. We actually call ourselves blockchain angels. Yeah. So we are the blockchain angels. Yeah. So we are very grateful for this opportunity, and come and learn. We are very much open for you.
Thank you very much, Alice. Thank you very much for those parting words. Yvonne, do you have any parting shot?
Yeah, I'd like to say to everyone, all the best in your trading. I'd like to congratulate you on being the part of the 1% in the world who are crypto traders, and all the best in all your endeavors. And I wish you a lovely week. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Yvonne. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yvonne usually come up with this soft sound. But you're a very aggressive person. Thank you very much for joining us today. We are so happy and glad to have you here. Ben, my colleague in Binance, would you like to give us any parting shots?
Oh, sure. Thanks a whole lot, guys. Today was very educative. I actually jotted a whole lot down. Thank you so much, Yvonne. Thank you, Alice, for sharing your knowledge bank with us. We are so excited to even want to do this sometime soon. Thanks a lot, George, for 2 power-packed days.
Thank you very much, Ben. You did a great job to joining us and being our co-host and supporting us on the background. You are a very, very amazing person. So thank you guys for joining us today. If you have registered on Binance account, if you have opened your account, please ensure you download the app. Okay, I download the app. It's very easy actually to operate things from the app and to navigate through. And in case you have any questions, please come to our Telegram channel, come to our Telegram group, and ask questions. Okay, please ask constructive questions, because guys, we have guys who have a lot of experience. So we don't want to ask some, I don't want to call it stupid, but don't want to ask some funny questions which will make you look like everybody just don't want to help you. Okay, just ask constructive questions, especially from the materials which you have learned, and be free, guys, to chat around. Thank you so much. Have a great evening, and thank you so much again and again. Have a good one.
Bye, everyone.